Good afternoon. I'm here with Anthony Nitsos, founder and CEO of SaaS Gurus. And today we're going to discuss the current landscape of traditional fractional CFOs and how they waste clients' money. Hi, Anthony.
Hi.
This is a very interesting topic and a bit disruptive to a traditional CFO market.
Especially from a guy who's been a fractional CFO for several years, right? But I think it takes the insiders to really know where, the bodies are buried, as it were. And so, the way we look at fractional CFO work is different from, a lot of places. And, the first thing is that we want to make sure that whatever advice we're giving our clients is actually specific. So we are SaaS specific. We work with SaaS companies, in particular, those that are venture backed, either VC or PE or angel. And so our advice is specifically tailored to the SaaS industry, whether it's strategic or tactical finance. So that's number one. So in a way, you get a lot of fractional CFOs out there who may not know SaaS in particular, maybe they know another industry. So they're going to come up with a solution that's close, but it's not going to be, ideal. And so they're going to build in inefficiencies and imprecision from there. The second part of it is that a lot of what fractional CFOs do is really not finance, it's accounting. When you take a look at what accounting does, it collects the data, from the various sources, it classifies them in the accounting system, it produces financial reports, and then if you have a budget, you might do an actual versus budget comparison, or maybe you're building a projection. But all of that stuff up until that point, that financial reporting point from the beginning, that's all accounting. And it's stuff that's really, with the tools that are available to us right now and with our approach, really highly automatable in a way where a lot of the times we can design a system and do in fact design a system where the numbers come out fairly easily and it doesn't require a CFO to produce them. And that's where we see a lot of waste in the market, in that the fractional CFOs are doing way too much accounting work. They're not doing finance. And then, like I said, backed up, they may know finance in general, but SaaS is a very specific industry and we're experts in it.
So for a typical traditional fractional CFO in a SaaS organization, what are they doing wrong as compared to what you just described?
I think it goes back to what I was saying. They either, if they come from an accounting background, they're probably spending too much time on the accounting function and not really on what is truly finance. And if they come primarily from a finance background, they may be focusing on the strategic stuff, but they don't really have the in-depth knowledge of how to make the back office truly hum. So they either leave it to others to take care of, or they outsource it. And again, with outsourcing, you're dealing with the same situation as you are with, say, a traditional CPA firm or a traditional accounting firm, only even worse, because they're looking at it purely from an accounting standpoint. They're not even looking at analysis, and they're doing kind of a one size fits all. I can't tell you how many times I've walked into a client and I've taken a look at their P&L and payrolls in one line item. Well, you can't possibly understand what it's costing you for sales and marketing. You can't possibly understand what your gross margin is. You can't possibly understand some of the most fundamental metrics that you need as a SaaS company when you have payroll in one line item.